What is going on YouTube? Foxy Grandpa coming to you guys today with a brand new series today, man. I'm so excited for this series, man. You guys have no idea. So you guys are probably looking at the title and you guys are thinking, what the fuck is Blackout? Well, in the Black Ops 4 reveal yesterday, David Vondy and Treyarch revealed that Black Ops 4 is going to have a Battle Royale mode. This mode is going to be called Blackout. And in this mode, you'll be able to play as characters from the past in Black Ops 1, 2, and 3. You'll be able to use all the guns, or most of the guns I'm going to assume, from all the previous Black Ops games. He says they're going to take almost everything from the past 10 years of Black Ops and put them into this Battle Royale mode. And I think one of the coolest things about this concept is the fact that the map for this Battle Royale mode is going to take multiple maps from your favorite Black Ops games and shoving them all into one. I think that's such a good idea. It's so innovative, and it just fits Call of Duty. Props to my man Vondy over there. But today, I'm starting a series that is going to dive deep into all the guns that we could possibly see in the Blackout game mode. Now, this means every single gun from Black Ops 1, 2, and 3, and possibly World at War. I'm not really sure, but during the reveal trailer, Vondy mentioned Reznov, and he had his World at War uniform on. So, we could possibly see up to 4 different games from Treyarch in this Battle Royale mode. Today, we'll be looking at the Black Ops 1 Famas. I think this is a great weapon to start with. It's an iconic weapon in the Black Ops series. It's been remade in BO3, but we all know which one is superior. Now, I'm going to assume that they won't change the stats for any of these guns. So let's look at the stats for the Famas from Black Ops 1. The Famas from Black Ops 1 has a fully automatic fire rate, its recoil is moderate, its fire rate is 937 rounds per minute, which is fucking nuts. Its reload time is 2.5 seconds loaded and 3.3 seconds empty. Its magazine size is 30 but 45 with extended mags, and its damage does between 35 and 25. Now let's take a look at this iconic weapon through some awesome gameplay. Let's go, bros. Now, I don't know what it is about this game mode that I'm incredibly curious about. I think it's just the fact that Call of Duty is actually doing a BR for one. Whoa, what? Call of Duty is finally doing a BR, which we all pretty much expected this upcoming year. However, there are multiple things that I'm very skeptical about with this playlist. Is it going to be third person? Is it going to be both third person and first person? Which I think it should be. Will they nerf certain guns from the past because they were too overpowered, like the Famas, or, you know, like the Commando, which I hope they don't. They should keep everything basically the same. You know, there's just like certain aspects of the playlist that I don't know like what they'll do, and it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird to see. It's gonna be cool though. Like, I think right now, I think that Blackout has a lot of potential. However, I also think that it has a lot of potential to fail. And if there's gonna be any studio that pulls it off, it's gonna be Treyarch. I can't really see any other studio being able to do this. And it's funny because the rumors for the Battle Royale mode were that it was going to be Raven Software developing the Battle Royale game mode. But apparently that's not the case. And, you know, I think that's a good thing because as much as they did with Modern Warfare Remastered, this is a completely new game mode. And I think that it needs to be left to the devs of the game to really, I guess, bring the most nostalgic feel to the game, I guess. I don't know, like, all in all, I just feel like it should be left up to Treyarch, and that's my perspective on it. Now, a lot of people yesterday were also saying, oh, you should make a video on the guns that we saw, and I was like, at first I thought about it, and I really wanted to make that video, and then I started thinking about it more, and I was just like, you know, like, double kill. I feel like that would have been, number one, it would have been a waste of time because there's a bunch of people who are actually playing the game and they already kind of know, like you guys could see the guns firsthand from them instead of me going back in previous Call of Duties and comparing the guns that I saw in that game to this game. I just felt like it wasn't necessary, so, you know, let those people show you the new guns and stuff like that. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory as to what guns are coming back in the new game. The PDW is making its return finally, which is really cool. I have always wanted to see what they would do with the PDW in a newer Call of Duty because we haven't seen it since Black Ops 2. Pretty sure that the M8 is coming back as well. And in addition to that, we saw guns like, it's something that looked like the MSMC. It's like, from what I saw in the kill feed, it just kind of had that look to it. It had that like certain MSMC like icon. So I think that's fucking awesome. But you know, like I said, we'll have to wait and see what happens. It's gonna be a cool year. It's gonna be something cool. I'm not saying that it's gonna be like the greatest Call of Duty ever, and like a bunch of other people. And I'm not saying it's gonna suck either, because I don't think it'll suck particularly. If they don't execute this well, this could be a bust. I can't say I was disappointed yesterday. I think the only thing that kind of like threw me off was the fact that you can only equip one specialist per team. So what I'm saying is, like, if I choose the specialist Ruin, there's no one else that can choose him except me. And I think that's super weird, to be honest. I think that's the weirdest thing. It's like Siege, and I don't really like that, to be honest. I think that they should let anyone choose whichever character that they want or whichever specialist they want. That's more customization for the player, and it's more user-friendly because it is more customization. But other than that, I can't really complain about it, dude. It's an alpha, so, you know, there were things that I saw that I was just like, why the fuck would they do that? But, like, that was stuff like gun sounds, and, like, that was just something I knew was gonna happen because there was, you know, sounds from, like, BO3 and shit like that, so I figured that would happen. Oh, also, it's 5v5 now, which I'm cool with. I really don't, like, to be honest, I saw, like, a lot of hate yesterday. I'm just chilling for now until I actually play it. But I saw a lot of hate because it's not 5v5. There's health regen now. And like a bunch of other stuff, and I was just like, it was obvious that like these kids had only played Call of Duty and like they had never played like games like Combat Evolved, which is Halo. It was very odd for me to like sit there and like watch them just complain about every little thing that I saw. And a lot of the stuff that I saw, I liked personally. I liked the health regen, stuff like that. I really liked, and the Call of Duty community doesn't like change. The thing about it is, even when I saw the health regen, I was like, oh, that's really cool because, you know, now it actually forces people to play smarter. And on top of it, it's not even that bad. It literally takes a second to regen your health. It's not like it takes, you know, 6 seconds like it does when you equip, you know, I don't know, like shields in Fortnite. It's not like that. You know, I saw a lot of people saying like, oh, you know, if it's in the blackout mode, like, you know, that would be cool, but, you know, that's not COD, man. And I'm just like, dude, like, we've been playing the same game for so long. And, yes, I understand that like, there should be things that shouldn't be in Call of Duty games. I understand that. But with such a small change like that, it's really not that big of a deal. And people were just making shit a bigger deal than it needed to be, in my opinion. But, you know, that's just how I am, bros. I saw a lot of people asking me what I thought of it, and I figured I would put it in this video because, you know, we're talking about, you know, we're talking about Blackout. We're talking about, you know, the new game. So I figured, why not? Why don't we just, you know, put it in this game or this video, and, you know, we'll just go from there. So that's what I think about it. I'm curious to see what the maps are like. From what I saw yesterday, the maps seem pretty diverse. There's a little bit of variety to each of them. In one of the maps, you can actually fall off of it, which is fucking awesome. I like that. I like the freedom of actually being able to possibly fall off a map, because it adds that new dynamic of, okay, I have to be careful in this. Not, oh, okay, I'll run left, right, middle, center, whatever. Like, I feel like that's what a lot of people didn't understand when I made the Arden Forest London Docks video was, like, it's so simplistic, and it's not, like, it's not diverse. It's not creative or anything like that. They didn't put any creative elements in there. They just blocked off all the kill barriers and things like that, and then they just put in 3-lane maps that were boring and didn't have any height advantage except for 2. And, like, you know, that's the thing. Or 2 or maybe 3. You know, you can make the argument for St. Marie du Mont, but like I said, it's not as diverse. And, you know, although it's 5v5 and, you know, the maps are a little bit smaller, they can still make diverse small maps. That's not like that's not a foreign language. It shouldn't be a foreign language. But it is to some studios, you know? I know I've been talking a lot throughout this whole thing, and normally I don't discuss anything. Normally I kind of like rage and stuff like that. But, you know, I figured like this is definitely the time for me to talk about this, and we can, you know, we can see where this goes. Honestly, it wasn't overwhelming for me. I kept a real open mind when I watched the trailers and when I watched the reveal. A lot of the stuff I was looking forward to. Let's be honest. We pretty much all expected Battle Royale, and you'd be crazy if you said that you didn't think Battle Royale was going to come into this game. You know, as soon as you saw Forget What You Know, that's indication of Battle Royale. But guys, I hope you all did enjoy this first video of the guns of Blackout. If you guys have a suggestion for the next gun I'm going to do, or any guns that you want me to do, let me know down in the comments. Leave a like down below, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff, man. Thank you guys so much for watching and, you know, tuning into the content. I do appreciate it. This is the way we're going to go with the Guns of series. I know I did the Guns of BO4, and we actually got like 1 or 2 of the weapons right, with the Scar being one of them and things like that. But I think this is the better direction to move the Guns of series in. So thank you guys so much for tuning into the first episode of the Guns of Blackout. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.